right, well, welcome everybody. We are excited that you're here. My name is Jessica Gordon, and we can't wait to share why we think this is an incredible opportunity to not only earn money from home, but to help others do the same. And I have some friends here to help me do this presentation tonight. And I want to introduce to you Amy Gardner first. She is going to share with you all a little bit about our product. So Amy, it's your go.
Awesome. So welcome everybody. I absolutely love our products. And so that is like, if it's something that I didn't know about, until I really started, until I had my first party. And I fell in love with all the things. And it's so amazing. All of this stuff here, let me try to put it down a little bit that we have here. All of this stuff right here, this is what we call our, well, it is our business kit, right? Or you can call it your ATM, which is your anytime money. All right, because you can make money using any of this anytime. And it's so awesome because it's not really about selling the product, it's more about using the product and sharing with people the products and why you love them. So this whole thing comes with a little bit of everything. That's what I like to call it, because you have your things that go into the microwave. You have your bowls that everybody knows. Everybody knows these bowls. These are the Wonderlayer bowls that have been around. This was actually the very first bowl that created Tupperware. And our towels. So did you know that Tupperware had towels? These are microfiber towels. They are super soft and super absorbent. They actually hold about 2 cups of water. It's great for when you have maybe a little spill. Accidents happen, not just kids, but us adults as well, right? Or animals. Sometimes they have their own accidents, but these are great because they absorb everything up. Plus, we have things that go into your food storage. So your modular mates, we have our freezer container, we have our fridge smart, and our baking essentials. Okay, so I am big in baking, and so I need to have a good set of measuring cups and measuring spoons, right? And a good spatula. This spatula is heat resistant, so you can use this on the stovetop. You can use this to just mix up your batter, and it's got a nice flat edge too, and long handle, so it fits down into those like peanut butter jars and mayonnaise jars. It's amazing. Plus we have our to-go items, our water bottle and our eco-friendly to-go cup. Love these. But honestly, the thing that I love most about this kit is this right here is our supersonic chopper system is what this is called. Okay, so this is a little new, so I'm still learning the name and doesn't roll off my tongue like Power Chef did, which was our old one. But this is awesome. I absolutely love this set. This right here values just by itself for $93. $93 just for these 2 things. And it's totally worth it. It's like a Cuisinart, right? Without the plug. It's what I was always told, and it gets stuck in your head. But I absolutely love it. It chops up everything. It chops up nuts, it chops up onions, any kind of vegetable, eggs, herbs, everything you can do inside of this little guy. And then the bigger one, well, you can shred stuff in that. I'm going to be shredding some pork later. So if you are going to be around at 8 o'clock, we have a cooking show, which is a lot of fun as well. And you'll get to see these things in action. So all of this stuff, so this values at what I said, $93. You know what? You can get all of this for just $89 today and tomorrow. That's a pretty good deal, isn't it? So anyway, I'm so excited because all this stuff, it helps you save time and it helps you save money, which is something that we love to do, right? And we love to share and help others do as well. So we're going to go now to Jessica, and she's going to fill you in on something. Yeah, go ahead, Jess.
Hey everyone, so I want to share with you a little bit about Tupperware. Now, we are all very familiar with the name Tupperware, right? But when I joined 9 years ago, I was still a little skeptical, right? Because it is direct sales. I wasn't too sure about it. I had to actually do my research. And when I did my research, I was wowed. Okay. Was it the same product that I remember growing up on in the 70s and 80s, right? We knew it as a product that lasts forever, right? Unbreakable, kept our food fresh, right? For like months, right? So was it still that same great quality that I remember back from the 70s and 80s when I grew up on it? And what I found is it is. Tupperware still has the lifetime guarantee, right? No receipt needed. Tupperware is super eco-friendly. I love the fact that it's reusable and it's safe for our environment. And we are not putting extra waste in the oceans, right? And what I just found out, which is really amazing, and I think you guys will really love to know this, is that we are recycling those plastic water bottles that they do find in the oceans, right? And we are making this really great product that's called Eco Plus. All right. So we are recycling those bad products, those bad plastics, those water bottles, and creating a new product line called Eco Plus. That is awesome. So we are saving so much waste. We are helping the environment. And I absolutely love that about Tupperware. But not only that, there was one other important thing that I needed to know about Tupperware before I said yes. All right. And this goes back because I remember how great the products was, right? The material is amazing, but with research comes, is it BPA free? Is it BPS free? Is it safe for my family to use? Can I eat food from it and not worry about those chemicals, getting into my body? And that was really important for me. And I even reached out to the scientists in Tupperware. Yes, I did, because my background is biology. So I needed to know this information, right? And I was amazed of all the science behind it, all the research to make sure that we have the best product out there to serve your food, to store your food, to use the products in the microwave, in the oven. So that was totally important to me. And I know it's probably important to you as well. So I just wanted to let you know that you have the best product out there. Tupperware has been around for 75 years. And that is amazing. And I'm excited to share that with you all today. Now, Amy is going to come and share a little bit about the compensation. So Amy, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. So the compensation, well, it's pretty easy. We make 25% of all of our retail sales. That also means that we get 25% off of all the retail. All right. So, and we get a personal value bonus. How many jobs out there offer you guys a bonus just for doing your job? So we do what we're supposed to do, and hey, you can get this. All right. It's pretty awesome. So when you have one party a week, you can profit about $600 a month. And if you do 2 parties a week, you can profit about $1,400 a month. And with that, you are actually getting your personal value bonus. That's included in those. And if you want more, you can get more. Depends on what you want. You can do as little or as much as you want in this business, because this is your business. And so you do what works for you. All right. So Jessica's going to fill you in now a little bit on some of our other Zooms that we have. Go ahead, Jess.
Hey everyone, it's me again. So yes, so we have so many tools out there to support you in your Tupperware business. All right. We have weekly trainings every single week with our team. All right. Great resource. We also have, like Amy mentioned earlier, we have a cooking show, a live cooking show. And I know some of you on the Zoom right now have been on it, where you can actually take that live cooking demonstration and plug it right into your parties. Now, that is such a huge tool. And especially for me, because I'm really shy. So when I first started Tupperware, you would have never seen me do a party. You would have never seen me talk in front of anybody, anything like that. So this tool is perfect. All right. You could just plug that right into your parties. You don't have to worry about going live. You don't have to worry about demonstrating anything. Us directors do that for you. Okay. And then another great tool is we have a copy and paste group, our team copy and paste group. So we have the post ready for you to plug right into your party. So all you have to do is copy it and then save those photos to your device, and you can plug that right into your party. And every single month we have a new party for you. All right. But that's not all. Tupperware has amazing training as well. And we have a great tool. So when you update your subscription, you can have a tool. It's called Tup Social. Now, this is great because you can pre-schedule your post to your social media platforms. Okay. And guess what? The graphics are already made for you. So it's super fun. So you don't even have to worry about making graphics because they're already made for you. All right. So we have some great support systems for you. And if you're shy, like I was before Tupperware, we got you covered. So we're excited to share that with you. So now Amy is going to share a little bit about the timing. So take it away, Amy.
Thanks. All right. So timing is everything, right? How much time? I am so busy. I don't have that much time. Well, all you have to do is plan out your week, and you can do just using our support system, right? Our different tools that we have for you. You can plan out your week really easily, and only have to do maybe 5, maybe to 10 hours a week. And that's including the trainings that Jessica was talking about. And that's including your parties too. Now the trainings, so we have trainings on Mondays, and we have trainings on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we have the party on Tuesdays. So you add up all those hours, and really it's 5 to 10 hours. It's not that bad. And I know, and we like to break things down as well. So when you are planning out your parties, I always say just take 10, 15 minutes, take 15 minutes, right? On Sunday night, maybe you're sitting down with the hubby or sitting down with somebody, and you are or by yourself and watching TV. Just, you can sit there and use Tup Social, which is one of our tools, to plan out your week. If you wanted to, you could even plan out the whole month, because they have that available for us to use. So it's pretty awesome, and you can use your time however you want. If you have 5 minutes there, 5 minutes here, whatever works for you, which is another thing about Tupperware that I love, because we work around our time. All right, so we're going to go to one of our favorite people. Her name is Ellen Lewis, and she is our 5-star, oh gosh, elite, bronze, big up there. I don't even know the whole title. She can let us know though. But she is 5-star elite, at least. Was it bronze elite?
Silver elite.
Oh my golly, I'm so
that doesn't mean anything to anybody here, but
it doesn't. But you know what? It's an amazing title, and she's an amazing person. And so, Ellen, thank you for joining us tonight. And go ahead and take it away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for asking me to come. All right, my camera just did the weird thing it does. It has like an autofocus, and so I talk with my hands, so it focuses on my hands, and then I get all blurry. My name is Ellen. I started in Tupperware about 14 years ago, and I started with the sole purpose of making money. I needed to make money for my family, and my kids were 2 and 3 at the time. My older 2 were 2 and 3 at the time, and I have a background in restaurants. And so I didn't think that there was a daycare that would work with restaurant hours, right? And also the income I would make as a restaurant manager, probably with 2 small children, the cost of 2 small children going to daycare is kind of going to break even, right? And so I was looking for something to do from home, and I tried a couple direct sales companies before Tupperware, but it just didn't pan out. So Tupperware was my last ditch effort. Okay. My last ditch effort to make this work for my family. And so I came to Tupperware with the sole purpose of money. We were coming back at this financial hole. We had a failed business. And I said to our leader, Pam Clift, who owns our company, I said, I need to make $3,000 a month ASAP. I said, I know the business. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but this is what I need. And she's like, okay, we can make that happen. And so in about 6 months, I started making that. And I was like, okay, this is a really good thing. And so I make no bones about the fact that I came into Tupperware for money. Not a lot of people do. The number one reason why people join is for a discount. So if you're here tonight thinking along those lines, you're definitely in the right place. Even though we're talking about income, that's okay. There's still a place for you. All are welcome. And so, but what I did find, I came for the money, but what I found was, yes, I found the money I was looking for and then some, but the self-development that happens, like, I guess I didn't realize that I kind of stopped growing, right? When you get into a comfortable place where you're not really challenging yourself that often, you something weird happens and you don't even realize that it's happening until it's done, right? Until you're put into an uncomfortable situation and you just want to like curl in the corner. I was not that person before I had kids. When I managed restaurants, I was the boss, right? I was really good at my job. And a lot of time, and I got a lot of promotions because of it. And I traveled. I was the go-to person. They're like, hey, Ellen, you want to move to Indianapolis? I'm like, right on. They're like, hey, Ellen, do you want to go to Minnesota? Yeah. I'm like, hey, do you want to move to Cleveland? I'm like, Cleveland. Which is where we are now. That's where I'm actually in Akron, which is like south of Cleveland. But that's what landed me in the Northeast Ohio area. And so I was super confident in that space, but my husband and I bought a coffee shop and we just got really comfortable. And I didn't realize that I wasn't growing until I tried to do direct sales. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't I can't do a speech in front of my dog. That's my infamous line because I tried to practice. My dog was staring at me and I was like, oh my gosh, leave the room. So what I want to say is, regardless of why you're here listening, if you're even just looking for a discount, something that you can get with that discount is confidence in the kitchen, right? Confidence in your skills in the kitchen, saving some time. And whenever you're kind of like upping your game, right? When you're leveling up, you gain confidence and that confidence goes everywhere. So it goes to being a parent, it goes to being in a relationship with the person that you're with, it goes to your day job, it goes all those places. So we're happy that you're here. And yeah, so that's just a little bit about me and my story and stuff where everybody's story is different and we can't wait to hear yours. So I'm gonna kick it back over to Jessica.
Thanks. Kick it back over to
Oh, Amy. Oh, sorry. See, I was
That's
so
okay.
on top of it. I was like, I got this. I'm like, sorry.
Dude, no, it's all good. So I thank you so much, Ellen. Always love hearing your story. And so what right now is why not right now? It's the best time, right? You can join and get all that awesome Tupperware that's valued over $370 for just $89. Or if you're like, well, I don't really need all that Tupperware because I have stuff already. We have a second option. Second option is just $15 for the virtual kit. So try us out for 60 days. What is the best that could happen? In 60 days, you get a lot of awesome products in your kitchen. Yes, you get to keep it, all of it, no matter what. If you decide it's not for you, you still get to keep it all. And what else could happen? You can make some money, some extra money. Everybody always needs extra money, right? It's just, even if it's just a little bit of play money, put it away for your kids, maybe put away for a vacation, or if you have something that you want. I know there's a gal who she's on my team and she wanted a camper. So you know what? She saved up her money and she bought herself a camper. So whatever it is that you want, we are here to support you. And so I just want to say thank you all. And I hope that you enjoyed yourselves tonight.